It is.
Here now to get us started is Logan Cook, and we are underway from Arrowhead.
So that bar that sits at the top, that is the momentum bar.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Right to the air is Mahomes. He'll find you.
Get off me.
Schuster. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
And a nice call and really
good wow. He exactly triggered the arm.
You don't want to have the quarterback dropping back 5 to 7 steps on every play and have the defense.
No, I did not break that.
There you go, but you get your defense going one way. They sent him the other, and they picked up nice yardage with that completion.
We're learning.
It'll be 2nd and 6.
This game may be. I don't know about this.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
The game control is very different. And I threw it.
Schuster, but it's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off, and the Jags are going to have it here.
I think I should take my settings on this game.
24-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And hard running's going to get him over the...
Sound effects are different as well.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Nope.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 4 and 2.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he will have
what?
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
That's multiple times now. He's tagged him with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. Down to about the 32.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. That is taken down, a Chiefs sack. multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Lawrence hit and the ball is free. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do. So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to pile in on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think that teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about
dude,
their
you must have
game
your
plan,
pass. You must have your pass savings set on something else.
Give it a try. Hey, let's see if your defense can rescue him a little bit.
Classic.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
What the?
And this one is incomplete.
I don't think you'd be able to change it mid-game. I don't think.
And while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
If I don't get the first down, we'll change it.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Open man is
okay, ow.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
A lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone structure here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Oh my God! When you run the
first down gain of 26 yards.
You can actually feel the controller rumbling. Yo, that is attention to detail. Damn, bro, you just
about 2 yards shy of
oh, you just chokeslammed me into the ground.
2nd and 2. 8 yards the
hell,
game.
man.
Run. Here's 2nd and
What
a
the hell
couple.
I do to you?
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Yeah.
Into the hands of Smith-Schuster on the
What?
crossing.
With the spin of the boot.
Juju Smith-Schuster on the touchdown pass from Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Oh, perfectly timed.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone.
Yeah.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Nope.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. That play
You
going
ain't
for
get no
16
touchdown
yards
with that.
to start the
You
drive.
ain't get no touchdown with that. I
His
think
first carry, their
I
second drive,
closed
pretty
that. I
solid.
closed that
And of
little
course,
gap.
back to their first drive. Really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdle it down.
And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now on 2nd and 13, Lawrence. And the Chiefs are going to get him. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so they kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, well, you got one off.
And this will be caught at the 30.
What?
And they'll work this down
What? No,
inside
I
the
perfectly
30.
pressed triangle on that. How is
Arm
that
strength
so?
right there? That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target too.
And yet you
so
flip field position.
Things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30. Here's 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Okay, let's see.
Entering settings screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Entering settings screen, you have 20 options.
Nope,
Menu
you
narration
can't.
option
Nope,
is
you
set to off
cannot
is
change it
selected.
during the game. That's what I thought. You want to take your seat? You sure?
ETN up the middle. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted.
No.
Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Yeah.
He's got him in, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
What in the
It's a
hell did I
gain of
miss?
34.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover, put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked.
Whoa. Okay.
To start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Okay. Well, that's actually
unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability.
Bro, the adaptive trigger. The adaptive trigger.
Second down, but this one is incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and shorten mistakes.
Oh, I know for
inside the 25.
I know for a fact that dude. Damn it.
Give him 29 yards. On play action, it's Mahomes.
Ooh.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
One back in the backfield. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
And he's caught on the side, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Bucker's kick here is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy by the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to sustain drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
What?
And now the ball's out. And his guys are going to take over at the 34.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I got to replaying that. So you throw it. I bat it down. He catches it. You jump, and then I punch you with the ball out.
The credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take a look at themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
That's
34 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes.
No. That's a Looney Tune right there.
That is caught by Smith-Schuster.
Oh,
This all the way down.
that's a 9 actually.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Angry run. Angry.
He's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line.
Stop me 1 yard.
43 yards
Rip.
on the ground for him so far. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? And they'll run again. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from a yard out. And his guys
Change the pass out. Yeah, all right. All right. that last pass was jacked up, though.
Hey, DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bring it home victory straight out the huddle. I let the plug introduce to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over. Call it promoters. I just pulled up in the state with my soldiers. I blew it, and I'm still. That's it, I'm a nigga. Call up Khalid. Bring them in the court. You know I stay with some bad little baby. CGOD, baby, now that's the gang. Crazy girls after the game. We doing honest, we going insane.
Yes.
Pouring. Yeah,
Alright, let me just do one during this.
give God the glory. I'm shooting my shot. Most times I be scoring. Do this for my city. I bring on the trophy. Feel like Freddie Mercury. We all be the champions. Here in Los Angeles. We do. Got my Brooklyn, cause Eastside Rock, Southside, 12, 9/11, good to the reality, we still outside. Mind on the wrenches, hard in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boy stocks on the rise, Charlie, this flex no they ready. See, we were the ride nobody way, we the ones who started with it. Translation, Yanni Adivai, Yanni
Injury on even team on quarter length, 8 minutes against the offfield. Alright, there we go. And I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. My bad.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Kansas City Chiefs. Here now to get us started is Logan Cook, and we are underway from Kansas City. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Oh, and the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
No!
It's going to be intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick, and the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football.
That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking. I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
On 2nd and 12, Lawrence. Throwing
I could have picked that.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Lawrence hitting the ball is free, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Nick Bolton there on the tackle.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure met.
Throw across his body, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of inverse of mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. He keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Well, maybe that'll help him settle back into a groove after the interception on the first drive here, picking up the first to start drive number 2.
And it is just starting over, isn't it? Sometimes it's just how you have to do it. You have to erase things from your mind. Don't worry about what happened before, because over the course of the game, the good players, things turn out pretty well for them, and that's what he's trying to do here.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Being chased out left. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And in for the Chiefs.
Oh, wow.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
That was a dime.
9 yards. And the Chiefs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they have no answer for that right there.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the
touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Pass incomplete.
No, I swear they call that.
Backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Damn.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so, they're going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On the slant, he'll get it to Jones. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And then we've got a 3rd and 4.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
Oh, that's
Are you serious?
Intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to have it here just past the 25. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
On 2nd and 9, Lawrence. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Completes it to Evan Ingram.
What?
They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And
are you kidding me?
Intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the
Oh my
Jaguars are going to get
God.
it back
That's 3
here
fucking
just
picks
shy
alone
of
in
the
the first
20.
quarter.
A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset.
This is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember, with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they're used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Oh yeah, there we go.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco, 33 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Butker now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Are we already done?
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Damn, hold up. You call that a cut? You call that a cut?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you
so if full momentum is going towards
to me, it's time to
you have to literally fight.
But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Straight ahead, ETN.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
On the set.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and that will force a turnover on downs. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, in the first down, I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. They got 29 yards that time.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. Touchdown! Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelsey, on a touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. A shotgun snap, and again to ETN. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. ETN once more. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half. I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. And they'll indeed go for it. Here's Lawrence. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they manage to convert.
Hold on.
And that'll keep.
Hold on. That's just. Fuck. Are you serious? I can't challenge that? Come on, game. I wanted to challenge that shit. There's no way you got that first.
Now Lawrence. And
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
On second down, a run with Etienne. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. That'll go for a gain of 7.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, you have to have a attack going here.
They'll try and throw for it here. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Come on, set.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And incomplete on the deep ball.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. Man open, here is Jones. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
Never account for it.
Back to the ground with Etienne. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down. And he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
If they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change up the...
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Frank Clark drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down, and the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with great starting field position up near the 50, they might be one completion away from stealing a late field goal here. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. They go play action with Lawrence. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Lawrence. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Mahomes throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 6. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the 2 teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. Now a hit.
Holy!
And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line.
And in our meeting with the special teams coordinator, we asked him, what's your philosophy on bringing the ball out? Do you give him a red light?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I should have warned you about that.
Let's see if he changes from green light to red light after that.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco.
Brooklyn, go see Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the ridges, hard in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thriving. Ghana boy stocks on the rise, Charlie. This flex know they ready. See, we don't ride nobody way. We the ones who started with it. Translation: Yanni had to buy, Yanni had the hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it. That's
How's that scripted?
P5, I was starving for months. A brony cut in, but on my pockets, me my DNA.